Oh, we got men working this morning. Sidewalk, road repair, something. They're gonna let me by because I see no flag man. Okay, I guess I can. Come on, dude, move over. Man. It's like you want me to hit him or something. Barely any room to squeeze through. Well, day after hitting 5,000 subscribers. This is pretty cool. I wasn't sure if I'd ever reach that level. Wasn't really sure how popular my videos were, but obviously from the feedback I've gotten so far on the quick 1-minute vid that I made last night, it looks like y'all enjoy what I do, so I'll try to keep it up. I really appreciate that. And I made a couple mentions to some comments, about my trip to Mexico. Right now, trip in June is probably not going to happen, just because money is, really tight. We didn't have a great tax season and all that. Plus, I'm hunting for some steady income, which could, possibly be a problem for a trip in December for Melanie's 15-year party, which that's the goal right now, is to at least get down there for that. But, right now I've had a couple interviews, but so far no callbacks. So things are kind of, at a standstill. And here we are, third week of April, so the longer it takes, the more difficult it's going to be to try to get, time off around December, which looks like her party is scheduled for December 23rd. So, yeah, things are coming up, with regards to that, and that's my goal right now, is to try to, sacrifice a trip in June for being able to make it in December for that party. So anyway, I'll try to squeeze through here. These big rigs and, oh man, red lights. Can't see nothing. Come on, dude, move over. So, yeah, like I said, appreciate the subscribes. Yeah, pass the videos around, share them to people that you think might be interested. Trips to Mexico, whether it's my building projects, my old four-wheeling days. Some of those videos from 2002 are pretty popular. I just kind of threw them up, for fun. Those days are long gone. My friends have moved on to other things, so, plus we're all older. We're not into mischief like that anymore. And, yeah, what else? Yeah, the Mega Shed project's been pretty good. That is where a lot of my money went, building that. That ran about $12,500 just to build, and then little by little, doing some modifications and this, that, and the other. But yeah, that's basically come to a standstill. So, yeah, now the goal now is try to find something with benefits, because as I get older, my health is not as, I'm doing good now. All my checkups are fine, but there's some issues that could crop up down the way as I get older, so that's becoming a priority. Getting employment with benefits, so that will probably knock my trips to Mexico down to possibly once a year. But anyway, what I'm out doing, probably didn't even mention that, I'm just making a deposit. I got a check from a some sort of lawsuit that we were involved with. It was one of those, I don't know. It was some sort of settlement from attorneys, like class action lawsuits. So, yeah, let me make my cash deposit, then we're heading to the UPS store. All right, well, that's done. I read in the news some girl made a withdrawal or something, forgot her card, and the guy behind her got a hold of her card, wound up draining her account, which I thought there were limits on that, but I guess not. And yeah, ATM use, definitely gotta remember, get your card back, that's for sure. And what is this goof doing? Oh man. Yep. Nice signal. Alright, so we're going to be going straight here, the UPS store, so I can deposit this check. But yeah, this is from some class action lawsuit where I can't remember, some getting constant calls like on my cell phone, which, you know, even though I reported them on the do not call list, apparently they were sued. And yeah, we got a check. It's basically, it's not too bad. It's like $97. You know, it's actually a fair amount. Normally you don't get but a few dollars, or, you know, out of these class action lawsuits, but this time we actually got a nice amount of money. But of course, with my account, you know, I got a business account and it's made out to me personally, so I can't put it in my regular account. So I got to come here to the UPS store to make the deposit. So, all right, let me do this and we'll head out. All right, that's done. Yeah, I had a quick conversation with the lady in there from Chicago. Like, yeah, we got a lot of people from Iguala, telling them about our trips to Mexico that are from Chicago. So, well, cool. Yep, I can only do checks there. They don't do cash, so. All right, well, that's done. I tell you what, might as well go ahead and make a quick driving trip. I want to go back and check out the demolition of that derelict hotel, see if there's anything happening there. I heard it was kind of held up due to the asbestos removal, but anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's the second time I've gone to the UPS store to deposit a check, because I can't deposit it into my business account. You know, I've stuck with B of A with my business account. I don't have a personal because they kept charging maintenance fees, you know, like $15 a month, I think, on average. And I thought that was ridiculous. You know, you have minimum requirements you got to meet, and you know, the normal everyday blue collar worker has a hard time meeting those, you know, those requirements. So that's how the bank charges fees. And talking to her, she deals with a local smaller bank, like a credit union, and she's had issues where, you know, she makes deposits, but the withdrawals go through first. So if there's not enough funds in there, then they charge, you know, a negative balance fee, and then they make the deposits. So she has to go running around and around with them trying to get those fees removed because she had the money in there, but they, for some reason, do withdrawals first. So you got to have the money in there, you know, before, you know, the withdrawals go through. And if you don't, then it just goes in the negative. Then they do the deposits. And I think that's a really screwed up way of doing it, but I guess that's how they make their money. You know, really pretty shady. So keep that in mind and not use that bank either. But yeah, it's always something. So all right, we're coming up here. I'll go ahead and probably make a left by the old QT. Nice, they put the yellow barriers up so you can't even get into the store now. Well, I see the crane still there. Looks like the whole office is down, but buildings are still up. We'll check it out here in a minute. Well, I don't see too much at the shady dealership, and gas is $1.99. Yep, gas war is still going on at this corner. Yep, so the office is complete rubble now, and the hotel is still standing. So that's where they got to remove that asbestos from over there. So, but I guess that's on hold now until that asbestos is removed. But yeah, well, that's interesting. Hadn't been over here since then. So anyway, another shady dealership. Yeah, a friend of mine you know, saying, yeah, it's too bad you're not going to Mexico in June. I'm like, I know, I wish I could. I just don't have the funds. And they're saying, well, why not try doing some sort of Kickstarter thing? Nothing at the old Carolina Bread boat lot. I was like, you know, I feel kind of guilty about taking people's money. Hey, pay me to go on vacation. You know, I just think that's kind of, you know, out of line in my opinion. I mean, some people do it. You know, I mean, I just saw, what was it, another former wrestler, you know, who got hip surgery and all that, you know, and now I see another one is talking about wanting some cosmetic surgery. Hey, you know, they're starting up a Kickstarter fund and it's one of those divas wanting to start up a Kickstarter, you know, for, you know, getting rid of crow's feet or her age or whatever. I'm like, you know, that's kind of, in my opinion, I think, you know, if you hadn't pissed your money away, then you could do that yourself instead of ask for people to do that. So that's kind of my stance on that. You know, I'd love to go, and of course I've got donation buttons set up on my channel for those that wish to donate, but I never ask, you know. So yep, so unfortunately reality sets in, money's tight, and you know, this time we got to sacrifice a trip in June, so we can hopefully make it in December. So again, we'll keep you apprised of that as time gets closer and all that. So anyway, we cruise down the back roads on the way home. I'm trying to think what else to ramble on about, because man, I've been talking non-stop here, and now my throat's getting dry. I have nothing to drink either. I'll have to wait till I get home. So but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what's been happening here. What's the truck doing? Okay, he's waiting. Alright, cool. And yeah, so main goal is just try to, right now, as I get older, like I said, I need to find some employment, steady income with benefits. And if I can find that, that's probably going to have to be the priority, because last 5 years in a row now, our business has been pretty much flatline. Our income has been, I mean, we make just enough to pay the bills every month. And now tax season is over, so we're to the point now that, you know, we got to find something to hold over the income. I mean, we'll still make sporadic, you know, income here and there on stuff, but still, we're not saving anything. It's just basically enough to pay the monthly bills. So, you know, which kind of sucks. You know, I mean, yeah, the bills are paid, but we can't save for a vacation. So, yeah. Anyway, as I pass back through the men working part of my street, I'll probably get ready to wrap this video up here in just a bit. So, alright, so I can pass through safely without construction worker standing in my way. It's like plumbing issues. Looks like fun. Alright, well, until the next fun adventure, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Adios.